Kiss FM HD2, the new music show with DJ Skee.
1027 New Music Show, Neo up in here.
Yeah.
What's that song that you've written recently, or even could have been even one of your singles that you feel like it hasn't gotten the proper, respect? Like we talked about how you didn't expect Beyonce Irreplaceable to blow up like it did. What's a song you thought would blow up that didn't?
One song, it was actually the last song that we dropped off the Because of You album. It's called Go On Girl. Okay. I personally felt that was a really, really great record. I was a little upset, and I can admit this, I was a little upset at Chris Brown for a minute when he dropped, what's the name of the record? You know what I'm talking about.
Exactly.
With You. Now, if you listen to Go On Girl, play Go On Girl, and then play With You right behind it, it would, if I didn't know any better, I felt like okay, somebody heard my record and then went in and made Chris Brown a record that sounds just like mine, and I took it a little personal, you know what I mean? But Stargate did both records, so I even confronted them on it, like, yo, like, why would you give me a record and then give Chris Brown the same damn record? And they were like, well, it's not like we did that. Like, okay, Go On Girl came out dope, let's give Chris Brown one too. Both of the records were made around the same time. I didn't know that, so and then I had to step back. Like, I can't be mad at Chris. It's not like Chris, heard my record and then went and made one to sound like mine. Like, that's not how that worked out. So, I mean, it was a passing thing, but I honestly feel like that record didn't get the shine that it deserved. And you know what? It's crazy. I was in a place recently mentally where I was feeling a little underappreciated. Controversy and drama seems to be what people are using to sell magazines, albums, you name it nowadays. And I'm not a very controversial person. I'm not a dude that you're gonna find in the tabloids all the time just because, I'm just not that dude, you know what I'm saying? I'm not on drugs, you know what I'm saying? I'm not dating 17 celebrity women that I talk about. I'm just not that dude.
Right now.
That's something, I'm gonna keep that under my hat, brother.
17 regular women.
Go ahead and keep that one under my hat. But basically, I'm not the dude that's gonna sell my soul to sell a record, right? You know what I mean? Yeah. So because of that, you haven't seen me on the cover of this magazine, that magazine. You don't see me as much as you see maybe some of these other cats. And I was kind of taking it personal, like, damn, okay, with everything that I've accomplished, how come I've never been on the cover of People magazine, Vibe magazine, Rolling Stone, whatever? I feel like I've accomplished a lot of stuff in a very short time. So it's feeling a little underappreciated. And then right at the peak of that feeling was when I found out that I had 6 Grammy nominations, and that was basically God from on high telling me to sit down and shut up.
One more question for you. You've been picked on a lot recently by a lot of these blog sites and everything else.
Yeah, man.
All these crazy rumors and all this other stuff. Why do you think why do you think they're picking on you?
Because there's nothing that they can really say. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's one of those things where, okay, we can't find any real dirt on him, so let's just make something up, or let's just take anything that he says and throw it out and throw it into a negative content. You know what I'm saying? Let's take anything that he might do or say and automatically get people to try to look at it negative, because there's nothing else. You can't say that I'm an alcoholic. You can't say that I'm addicted to this drug, or you can't say that I'm just a jerk. You can't say it, because I'm not. You know what I'm saying? I'm a regular person. That just happens to be very good at what it is I do, and haters exist.